Hi guys, welcome to the tutorial today. I'm going to do a wedding guest makeup today. I'm going to a wedding in a couple of weeks and this is the look that I'm going to do, so I hope you enjoy it and let me know how you get on, and hopefully it's going to be fun. I'm going to mix it up with a little bit of colour today as well, so fingers crossed you like it. Right, I'm going to start off with a bit of moisturiser. I'm going to use my Biotherma Aquasource, which is this one here. Sorry, my skanky finger. I cut myself trying to make a juice the other day, a nice passion fruit, sliced it straight through my finger, which is very painful. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this all over my skin. I've just popped a little bit of nipple balm on, my trusty Steed favourite, on my lips, and I'm going to now do my base. I'm going to go for Bourjois, the Healthy Mix Serum. I love this foundation. The only thing is it might be a little bit pale, but actually Bourjois have just brought out a fantastic product called Sun Illusion, which is this kind of pot like this. And it's a little bit like a puffy mousse. It's so nice, and it's quite matte as well. So I kind of use it a bit like, you know, the Chanel bronzer. It's a similar texture to that, but a lot softer. But it really bronzes your skin up. So if this is a little bit pale on my skin, this Healthy Mix Serum, what I'm going to do is just go over the top with the Sun Illusion anyway, so it won't really matter. I love this Healthy Mix Serum. I think it's such a nice foundation. It's not very heavy, but it just feels really like it's getting the coverage, but I don't feel caked because I'm not a massive fan, as you well know, of having a lot of foundation on my skin. And I'm going to take the Sun Illusion and I'm just going to use a stipple brush, pat it into my hand first, and then just use that to kind of bronzer all over my skin. So this just lifts colour a little bit. I love this because it's just like a moussey bronzer, and it just feels so nice. It doesn't feel like you're putting loads of powder on your skin, especially when you know, summertime, you've got a bit of a tan. You don't want to wear loads and loads of powders. You kind of want your skin to look quite dewy. Well, I do anyway. So I do like the feeling of this, and it's great because, as I said, if a colour isn't quite matching your skin tone, this will just bring it back to life. I'm going to pop a little bit of the Urban Decay Potion on it, eyeshadow primer. This one's got a slight bit of, it's called Sin. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, which is quite nice. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that. So you can wear this on its own, which is quite nice. Kind of a silvery texture, as you can see there. I'm just going to literally put a little bit on my eyelid. All over, right up to the eyebrow, kind of tap it on. Don't need very much for this at all. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury palette in Dolce Vita. I love this palette. As you can see, it's very well worn and slightly mudgy and smudgy all over. Now, as you can see, I'm going to use this one up here, this slightly reddy one. I cannot point to this. That one there. I'm going to take this and just pop this all over my lid. Now, it's quite a strong tone, but actually that's the kind of look that I want to go for. I want to go for quite a strong, reddy tone on the eye. I absolutely love this. It's kind of like a velvet, what is it, red velvet cake, but like a chocolate red velvet cake. I love the colour. I'm just going to take that all over. And then with my blending brush, just make sure that's really nicely blended in. It's got a really nice kind of reddy tone, bricky red. This is really nice if you've got kind of browny green eyes. I have actually. I've got brown eyes, but this reddy tone is really bringing out any green flecks that I might have, which is really nice actually. I love that tone. Really, really nice, quite striking. The other thing I'm going to use is Fashion Fair. This is Beauty Blush. This is Paprika. Oh, Pearly Paprika. I love that colour. I'm going to take this a little bit into the crease as well. It's kind of like an orangey tone. Beautiful. Just take that a little bit into the creasey bit, just a little bit above the crease. This is a beautiful blusher if you're quite dark toned. Love it. And then a little bit on there as well. Gorgeous. I'm going to do a little bit of a black, but I'm going to go inside my eye. So I'm just going to flip my eyelid up and I'm just going to go along the inside of the waterline up the top. This is called tight lining. So what you're doing is really blending it right onto the lash line. So it's giving the illusion that you've got fuller lashes. Can you see that just gives it a real kind of like false, like you've got a liner on but you haven't, it just slightly extends the lashes. Can you see that just right into the root? And I'm going to take, this is Longer Than Life eyebrow, and this colour is, I don't know what colour it is, it doesn't say. Rue de Ravioli? It's a green basically, can you see that colour there? Really, really nice, kind of mossy green. I'm just going to pop that on the inside of my eye. It just gives it a really nice kind of, again, because I've got a slight hint of green in my eyes, it's just going to really make them pop. Now I'm the kind of person that does have to have an eyeliner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ultra black and I'm just going to smudge it along my lash line. I'm not going to do a flick or anything, I'm just going to go right into the roots of my lashes. So it just defines the lash a little bit. Same with this side, doesn't have to be too precise. This is Carbon by MAC. Just a black eyeliner is fine as well. I'm just going to go along the lash line. And I'm just blending it right up. So go along what you've just done and then take a brush with the Carbon and just smudge it up a bit. So it gives you like a really beautiful soft liner. It's nice because actually the Carbon on top of the kind of bricky red goes a little bit grey. So it's quite a nice colour. Really blend that up. I don't want any harsh lines, I just want it all to like be all kind of beautifully smudgy, kind of rock and roll-esque. And then I'm going to take it along bottom lash line as well. You're probably thinking, oh, quite heavy for a wedding, but actually if you're going kind of to the evening ceremony or something like this, it's quite a nice one to do. But actually when you see it, it's actually really pretty because you've got all the different colours. So you've got the like softy reddy browns and you've got the kind of grey tone on top and then you've got this lovely green in the middle. So I think it's just quite nice mixing up the colours without it being too flashy in your face. Eyelash curlers, give them a good old curl. I'm going to use Rodial Glorious Lash Mascara, Skinny. Love this mascara. Really nice brush. It's not too clumpy either. A little bit underneath. I'm going to take the Eyelure number 35, and they're quite a fluffy lash, if you can see there. Oh, sorry. They're quite a beautiful fluffy lash. Now, with these ones, if they're long in the middle and then they fan out and they're the same size either end, you can cut it in the middle and then pop it on each eye, so one to the other. If they kind of go short and then fan out to long, you can't really do that. You're going to have to cut both lashes. But with this one, I'm just going to cut one lash and use them both on each eye. So this side here is a little bit shorter than this side, so I'm going to pop that with the longer side on the outer part of my eye. This is the lash before, as you can see, slightly longer in the middle and then shorter on the outside. And then if you cut that down the middle, then you're obviously going to have the slightly longer ones in the middle, so then you can split them to each eye, which is what I've done now. You can see that, it just adds a little bit of flickage out there. And then just go back over with your mascara, just pop a little layer. Don't worry about the glue, it will dry. And voila! Gorgeous. Love that eye colour. Right, now eyebrows. I'm going to go in again, my favourite, Trusty Steed, my Mahogany by Bobbi Brown. Give them a little brush. I've actually not really taken my eyebrows off, so just fill that in a little bit. With a little bit of concealer, I'm going to use the Naked Skin concealer. I love this concealer, it's very nice. I'm just going to pop a little bit under my eyes, and then a little bit down my nose, a little bit here, a little bit here, just a little bit around that area. So in a way I'm kind of contouring with it. Don't want to go too much under the eye because I've already kind of done my eye makeup. So I'm just going to kind of give that a really nice blend. Using a matte brush, just go right underneath. And this concealer can act a bit like my highlighter. And that bit around my lips. This is Revolution Stay Lights. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on the back of my hand. I'm just going to take that just on my cheekbones. Really nice this. Just gives a really nice kind of golden sheen. You can mix this with your foundation if you want to, and use it at the beginning. You don't have to use it right now, but I kind of sometimes like just to see what it looks like with once the makeup's done. Just going to pop it all over my lips. And kind of neutralising my lips out actually. See there? So it just gives it a really beautiful glow. I'm going to put a little bit of powder on now because I do feel a little bit shiny. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of powder on. Again, I'm going to use the ByTerry. This one's in deep nude. Number 4. I'm just going to pop a little bit across my forehead. I love this powder. A little bit on my chin. Just a small amount around my cheek area here. Don't want this area to get too dewy. I want the dewiness to kind of stay on the tops of my cheeks. A little bit on the end of my nose. So I'm going to pop a bit of blush on now. I'm going to use Deep Throat by NARS. Beautiful colour, nice pinky tone. See, that's gorgeous. Just going to pop that. If you smile, take it from the apple of your cheek and then blend it towards your ear. Again, this has got a bit of sheen to it, so you don't want to put too much sheen everywhere, otherwise you're just going to be like a glitter ball. Now I'm going to mix up the lips a little bit. I'm going to use quite a dark brown, as you can see here. This one is Audrey. This is a matte lipstick. This is by Daniel Sandler. Really lovely colour, but it's quite dark. So what I'm going to do is just kind of outline my lips with it. I don't want it too heavy, but I do quite like the browniness of it. And because I've already put like concealer on my lips as well, a bit of a highlighter, it's not too dark. And then I'm going to go over the top with Turkish Delight by NARS. Gorgeous pink. Just going to really mix these two together so you got this kind of beautiful kind of 90s brown, which I love. So that is pretty much it. So I'm just going to take my hair down so you can see a little bit. So this would be my kind of wedding look. It's a smoky eye, but it's taking it to a different dimension, and it's got that really beautiful kind of reddy tones to it, as well as greys. And then, as I said, you've got that pop of green in there as well. So I hope you like it, guys. The whole point is with makeup is just have fun, experiment, use some colours. The thing is just take your time with it, but also don't go too crazy with colours. Don't put electric blues, electric greens, purples. You know, you don't want an 80s fest on your face. You just want to gradually do bit by bit on your skin. And I think it would just look really, really pretty. So give it a go. See how you get on.